Hello, welcome back. So after playing about 4 or 5 matches, it's not so bad. So the only thing you can upgrade in the game, the meta progression, is over here at the perks. So yeah, you will need attack and health. These two are the most important ones, and after you get attack and health and you get enough space, you will have to get the Scourge of Omnipotence so you can get more Eternal Shards. Now Eternal Shards are needed to upgrade these abilities. And you need to complete a lot of feats to unlock the slots over here, which means you just have to complete a lot of missions and upgrade these as you go. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Easy, right? I mean, the other stuff is interesting, but not worth it. Believe me, it's not worth it. Unless you get all of the relics unlocked, because that's another thing they don't really tell you. Also, we got the cat. Very happy with my cat. I like cats. Great little animals. Amazing. Happy about the cat. So the game has a real cash shop, which I don't want to click on because it will take me outside of the game. Now, I'm not exactly sure how this system works. Actually, I know how the system works. So as you can see, you need certain levels to unlock the relics, and then you need to find them. I guess all of the relics are available to you as long as they don't appear with a question mark, so it's a weird system. Why would they be hidden if you can just find them? That was the rare one, the epic one that I got. Not sure why they're showing you the stars over here. Can you... Do you have to unlock relics with the stars? It doesn't seem like you need to. Anyway, it's a stupid system. I'm not sure why it says Crown of Immortality over here. I guess this is all of the missions we finished, and as you play more of the game, you get a lot more missions. Weapon upgrades. Yeah, at level 6 I'll get the weapon upgrades. Now, sadly, the way the game is designed, it doesn't really show you what all of these things do and how they are added to your character, but 4, 3, and 1. Not sure where the empathy comes from, but I'm pretty sure you get other bonuses from other stuff that you have over here. It's just... I don't think it shows you the bonuses you get. So as you can see, shattering resistance, I'm not sure what this is. Probably for souls mode, when you die. But you'll get more health and more damage as you play more of the game. Not to mention the new stuff over here. Daily quest with Staff of Sloth. That's going to be annoying. I'm not sure if this is just cosmetic or will actually be a better weapon. I'm kind of annoyed at the fact that you need to be in a party to complete some of the quests. I mean, come on. How annoying can they get? How can the developers think of that being fun? I don't think we have anything over there anyway, so let's just play the game. Now, the game is basically played around the bones. The more bones you have, you can get teleports, and if you get teleports, you can teleport to the players that are actually inside of a torture chamber, which that's the main point. So you do a torture chamber, you get a key, you open the relics, you get relics, and then you teleport quickly to another one. But for that, you need money. So to get money or bones, you need to find a chest. So if you find 2 chests, some of them might even have keys. So the most important thing you have to do while playing the game right now is getting chests. What I like to do is just go all over the place, usually around the edges and then sometimes near the center. I guess you have a bit of an advantage if you're playing as a staff user, because you can just slow the enemies down. No, those are just temporary buffs, don't bother. That's the one I need. It doesn't matter if you take damage. Well, that's a bit annoying, but what can we do? At least we got the relic. I would have liked to re-roll it. Or 100% damage is not one. Also, apparently the enemies have a bit of an issue because sometimes they don't notice you. So if you encounter a bigger group, just damage the enemies a little more so you can get the souls for them. It's rare that you fill up your little ball before you do a dungeon, but it can happen. In which case it will be a big boost because you'll do extra damage. And yeah, I recommend you get 1 level in HP and the rest should be damage. As you can see, they're just killing everything. Again, I'm kind of cheesing the system because that AoE will target everything. Oh. So I'll take the liquid. No matter what happens. Not sure what that creature does, I never caught it. It seems like it disappears pretty fast. So if I cannot get a key, my next goal is to get 100 bones. Rats. I almost got it. I guess I just ran out of time. Yeah. Okay. Ideally, like I said, you want 150 bones because you need a key, but also you need, guess what? A teleporter stone, which you can also buy from here, which is also a mission. So I recommend you just buy it and quickly enter the place. Yeah, I also recommend you have at least 5 more bones, so have 105 before you enter the place so you can reroll the relic once. That's interesting, I never noticed that. It's kind of like a sunken, crashed city. Might not seem like it's important, but I recommend you deal with the fast enemies first. Can isolate some of these enemies. I don't know, it's a fun game, that's why I bought it. I guess it's also lucky because there's not much else to play and it seems like this game will go on for a while. And it will have some longevity because it's pretty fun. So sometimes you just want to let the enemies gather. Yeah, this is definitely one of those games that you need to use 100% of your brain power, almost. It's not worth the time to kill singular enemies like this, but it does make things easier. So the faster you finish these things, the more time you have to do another dungeon or explore the map. I don't want to lose more HP. Also be careful of the traps. Yeah, I guess I can play the game one-handed sometimes. Because with the staff you don't have to do much, but again, the staff is not the best weapon. You should play the weapon that you enjoy playing with. Ouch, I hate that so much. Look at this. So sometimes you get other drops in the dungeon like bones, so be careful because from what I understand they can respawn. Oh, I like that one. It's pretty good because you deal more damage. More heavy damage, and I'm only using heavy attacks. This is also a pretty good one because it allows you to kind of bypass a little bit of the grind. So I will not take any more HP because, well, counts as HP. I don't have enough bones to teleport to another. Kind of sad. Yeah, I don't have enough bones to buy a teleporter stone. I am not close enough to go to another one on foot. I don't know, maybe I can go to that one. I didn't get enough wall material to get another skill up or another stat up. That also does damage, I believe. Be careful because this stuff will despawn, so you don't have all day to collect it. Get hit by that. What a sad little game. Yeah, we need to deposit all of this as fast as possible, otherwise it doesn't make sense. Oh, I actually had the teleport stone, but I completely forgot about it. Yeah, I wish there was an... Okay, actually no, we made it in time. But I didn't have enough money, bones, to buy another key. So this phase only ends when all of the torture chambers have been completed. Which is great, because that means you can do at least 2 per cycle. Either by going there yourself or just teleporting. I just made it in time. Yeah, just made it for the last fight. Your light attacks inflict exposed. No, thank you. Weak exposed. That's new. Well, now I need something to inflict exposed or something. Like the next phase opens soon. Sometimes the bones fall behind something, which is annoying. That's probably a party. Now, if in a situation like this, I really recommend you enter it. There are no other people in any other dungeons either way. Point. Just enter it, because otherwise sometimes people will teleport. I guess it happened once or twice to me. People teleported into the dungeon and I didn't even notice. Oh, that's bad. Those are bone drops. They're not common anyway. I hate it when that happens. Let's pick them up as fast as we can so they don't despawn. Took damage, I'm not sure what damage meant. Yeah, I guess they need to tone down some of the effects. So, the more you hit the same target as your co-op buddies, the more your critical chance increases. So you're actually going to do a lot more damage against bosses if you just don't run around all the time. Too bad. The game tends to bug. Bug out pretty often. I'm going to need a heal after I leave the dungeon. Damaged me. They have shooters. Oh, okay, I see what happens. This is bad. I'm not sure if everyone's still alive. We definitely need to kill all of the ads. Damage was unavoidable, I just noticed too late. Definitely one of the harder dungeons with a unit that does area of effect and AoE. Just a tank. Yeah, I'm not sure which one is the best to focus down. I guess it's up to your personal choice. I would say the ranged unit. On the other hand, this guy, when he goes into the charge, is annoying. Okay, this is... I'm not sure how you get those relics over there. Yeah, I guess a lot of things are not really explained by the tutorial, if you call it that. Someone entered. So I guess it shows the wrong place because these guys are super slow. I like some part of the guys. Kill the skulls, but I guess I just prefer to kill the boss. Seems like the slow doesn't affect him only the... Oh no, it does affect him. But I told you about them disappearing. It's like I'm playing a console game from the 1990s when stuff on the floor respawns by slowly becoming transparent if you pick it up. Not exactly happy about this, but I guess my build is good, so I shouldn't be too upset. This is not a bad one, but I prefer something better. A useless thing to get. I also need a heal. Rats. I guess I should have instantly went and spent the... it doesn't really matter because I guess this is one of the main problems of the game. Currently it doesn't really matter how much you have over something. Because... it doesn't matter how much you have because it's kind of on a tight schedule, so if you can get something, you'll probably get it and fill it. For example, these things, you either fill it up in a dungeon or you don't fill it up at all. Okay, that was a bit lucky. 205 health. Look at the doggy. I guess I have a relic that basically is useless. I can also just... I think I should do that as well. You can disassemble a relic. get the bones. Oh, this is going to be an annoying dungeon here. Sure, we'll not have time for another one. It's the flyer dungeon. I hate this one so much. Ah, that was coming straight at me. I don't know, it seems like this one is going pretty well. I guess I learned the game fast. Where is the big boss? More small waves. Oh, whatever you do, don't use emotes, because they just completely block out the screen in case of a dungeon like this. It's actually a harder dungeon just because of all of the nonsense. I guess you need melee fighters over here since I'm very bad at killing these things. Oh, that was actually a full hit. Oh man, the pets. I think the pets should also be disabled in the dungeons. They're just throwing your aim away. Come on. Okay, this boss is not so bad, but I guess it's super tanky and it takes such a long time to kill him. I know it's a very bad idea to split the damage between the bosses, but I guess you cannot focus on a single boss because the other one will just annoy you. But I mean, dropping bombs, I'm not sure what causes the enemies to drop items like this. Okay, time to focus on... Oh, perfect. Okay, that was not bad. But still not good since well, I guess I have 5 relics. Totally useless. Fuel dash cooldown totally useless again. I also wanted to reroll the relic so I get that objective done. I did do it. Not a good idea what I'm doing. This round is what I'm doing. I'm trying to fill up my last bottle, but I don't think that will work. I should just hurry up. I think there is always a chest over here. That's why people go there. I doubt I'll even reach the place. Actually, let's have time to get it just because when the zone starts contracting, don't have enough time for anything. Yeah, the gameplay loop is repetitive, but I guess that's the point. You have to unlock everything and then the game will get a lot more interesting. Yeah, see, there's always the chest there. That's why most people come over here to the middle. I missed it. This is super bad. By the way, my ability basically unlocks the enemies in place, which is super helpful for mobs that are just swarm mobs. Yeah, a bit upset because if I would have gotten that chest, that would have been kind of like the perfect run almost. So one more torture chamber and one more chest, that would have been perfect. So one more water refill, because surely you'll get another water refill at this one over here. It was very easy. 16 damage, that's almost a new record. Usually I have 12. What is that? Okay, just like ascend. The annoying part is when they are at this stage, guess what? They will not ascend, they just sit and watch us. Get all the animals over there. Usually you have about 20 people that make it to the ascension level. I guess the rest of the stragglers died. Yeah, I don't know. The game just needs a better tutorial and you don't need much. The developer should have just added a few map markers to show you how the map is. And then tell you, hey, it's all randomized, and then they should have told you about the teleport runes and some other stuff, because if you have a teleport rune, you can basically do whatever you like until the final moment when the fire starts to arrive. Yeah, I'll dismantle this when the fight starts. I think someone said if you dismantle the relics during the fight or before the fight, you get more credit and you get more stars, you get more, I don't know, currency, because it adds to the score. Yeah. Send it, throws them on the ground and you have to... Now watch my combo. It's very high. Looks like they know what they're doing. Oh, what? So I recommend you just have to destroy whatever the boss throws at you. The boss throws crystal tears at you, destroy them. The boss throws bluish elites at you, kill them. The boss has glowing bracelets, destroy them. And that's the whole boss fight. You also want to do them one side at a time, because if you just split up too badly, you never make it in time to destroy all of them. So don't split. All people go to the left side and then to the right side. Speaking like I'm playing the game for a month, but I'm only playing it for a few hours. Sounds like a MMO raid boss. He didn't finish his casting. I mean, I think he'll still test a few of those things. And now you can safely run away. So if you don't destroy them, then you just die. Neyreyan just damages the boss over here because the elites will just die at some point. They died. Eternal Sorrow. Oh, not this again. So yeah, this is where the daggers are the best. I can barely see which character is mine. Okay. I think a lot of people like the game because it captures the feeling of an MMO raid boss. I'll take 9 damage from that. If you can get that relic, you'll be fine. You don't need much more help. Let's slow down the enemies. Yeah, I think you need kind of like a balanced army. If you have too many with staff, that's not going to be good. If you have too many archers, that's not going to be good. You just need a good balance of everything. We actually casted this? Oh, that elite can jump. Yeah, don't worry about the elites, just fight the bosses. We are doing so badly. Don't have enough DPS. I guess they don't have relics that can do the damage. What I'm supposed to hit something that has double. So the enemies are slow, that means I can destroy some tiers. This is the worst phase because it doesn't reward you, it's also very clunky. This is the phase where you lose the most amount of time then. And you're also going to get attacked by a lot of elite enemies, which you don't really want to kill because they'll just respawn. These are the worst, of course. I have a shield, but I think that means I can take 11 damage without taking damage. Yeah, don't worry about it. Wow! We're dealing no damage. Usually you have to finish this boss in about 5 minutes, but it's been quite a while. Something is wrong with it. Focus on it. Please, no more tears. Boss is spamming them. Wait, how many enemies are there? So, we went through all of the levels with super fast reaction, and then we just get stuck on the boss for 10 minutes. Or more than 10 minutes. I guess it's a hard-earned victory. That's not good. People are starting to die. And I'm starting to lose a lot of HP, but yeah, okay. I said it was going to be easy, it's not going to be easy at all. Yeah, we couldn't finish all of the tiers in time. I think we'll just get damaged. avoid the damage. I hope that's not the sound of someone dying. I don't think we'll be able to destroy the boss. Just don't have enough damage. I guess there are a lot of newer people, and probably the more upgraded people just died or something. Yeah, we finished the normal level in record time, and then the boss just defeats us. That would be sad. I guess the problem is that the boss shouldn't really spawn this phase over and over. This is the hardest one to finish. If we take mandatory damage again, I don't think we'll survive. No. I'm not sure if it counts or not. Oh, it counted. But that doesn't change the fact that we need to kill all of these guys. After telling me after all of this time we only have 3 of health bars done. If you're wondering if this is slow or fast, this is super slow. I guess this is much better in a way, but still. No. I don't have enough damage to finish this. Look at this. We're not even killing the warm-up enemies. I think I misclicked then. Yeah, what the? Not much you can do about it, so yeah, this sometimes happens. You have a perfect run and then you just don't have enough damage to kill the boss. It's pointless because if you cannot get through half of his health in the first minutes, yeah, it would be faster just to die at this point. No, I don't think the boss fight is not balanced. I think the problem is people are not... people didn't play that well this time. Yeah, I said it already when we entered the boss. Usually there are more than this. Yeah, we just didn't have enough people. Yeah, we destroy a few crystals and... not even half are destroyed now. Oh well, I guess we'll get killed by the Eternal Soul. How am I not dead? it was pointless anyway. I guess I could have gotten some points for resurrecting other people, but we already have them. So yeah, not a boss clear, but pretty decent, I would say. And this is the stars you get finishing the game. Some people get a lot of stars. As you can see, that's almost double. It doesn't matter how it's calculated, just know that you can destroy your relics at the end to get more bones, and it's probably the only way to increase your high score. So even though I played, I would say, pretty well, I was still only middle. This is related to my weapon. I think the other weapons just deal a lot more damage. So that's what we unlocked. I don't like that. That looks like an inverted cross. Nope. No inverted crosses for me, thank you. What's new over here? You hear when you resurrect another player. That's actually pretty good. I like the idea, but again, no. We're buying and upgrading this one. Let's see how many feats we have to get till we get to that level. Got up already. There are 5. I don't think we made enough. 5 keys. Not even close, I guess. Yeah. Guess we just needed better relics. Let me look at this over here for a moment. I guess we need 50 more points so we can unlock weapon upgrades. I guess that's the moment where the game will become easier. And after I reach level 6 source, I think at level 7 we'll try the next difficulty. See you next time, bye bye.